Okay, this is a pretty broad question. How do you think teachers can use technology to help their students learn?
Okay, I combined that question with number 3
Yeah.
in terms of my freshman seminar.
Okay.
Another thing I'll do in freshman seminar in terms of time management. I mean, you can have someone stand up there all day and tell you how to manage your time, but they need to learn how to put it into practice. And so I'll have them get out a calendar for 1 month and say, okay, think of everything you have to do, you know, and let's put it in this calendar. Okay, and it's an online calendar that I'll use. I know that Google has calendars, so does Yahoo. This is actually from a website at another university I found. But okay, think about everything you have to do, not just studying and work in class, but you have to sleep. You have to have time to get from point A to point B. You have to eat. You have to shower, things like that. And if I have them put it in this online calendar, there's a little clock at the bottom and it starts with 24 hours. And every time you put something in and how long it lasts, the time is subtracted from that 24 hours. So it really lets you see, okay, what am I doing with my time? And I think that kind of technology is much more effective than telling them, well, you need to manage your time by doing A, B, and C.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. With so many jobs now that are using new ways of communication and incorporating technology, in which you talked about, you use Facebook with your students.
Right.
Do you think that teachers should also incorporate technology in their lessons?
I think that teachers, well, overall in any kind of class, you know, point out some websites that will help. If it's a small class, you can set up a Facebook page for announcements. I don't know too many college students who do not have a Facebook account. Upload their lectures to, you know, here, eCompanion or something like that. But in terms of specific jobs, I think that if teachers are very aware of what kind of technology is being used in that particular field, that they need to teach their students how to use that. For example, the newspaper industry is not just printed media anymore. It's not just a daily paper. The newspapers now usually offer all their content online, as well as most stories will be updated during the day. Okay, you don't have to wait for the next day's newspaper to get the breaking news. Okay, you don't even have to wait for the 6 o'clock news to get the breaking news. Stories are updated as things happen. I know that the Mobile Press Register has Twitter. They have a Facebook page. I'm not sure how much news they put on the Facebook page, but they do have the Twitter. Okay, and so people who are, say, in journalism are going to want to be very aware of those technologies for that field. So I would say whatever the field is, what technology is being used the most in that particular field and those jobs, and then teachers should really incorporate that. So.
Okay, I agree. And last, I asked Miss Sarah to watch the video we watched in class called "A Vision of Students Today," and she watched it, and I was wanting to know what she thought about that.
I really, it really drove home some points. Okay. I'm trying to think of some of the things I saw. I did like that one of the students said that they will write 40-something pages for class, but they will type over 500 pages of emails. Or they will read 8 books in 1 year. Or they spend all of their time in class, you know, on their laptop, but they're not doing things related to class. Now, I do, in my freshman seminar classes, I do make the students put up their cell phones and their iPods. I don't think it's too much to ask to be unplugged for 100 minutes. Okay, I promise you can text and you can listen to your iPod later. And most of the students are pretty good about it. Most of the students don't have a problem. Every so often I get a couple who just don't understand that it's actually rude to have that distraction while someone else is speaking. Let's see, I did like, going back to the video, I did like in the video how some of the students really got the point that the computer costs more than what some people make in a year in the world. And that they're the lucky ones. So I did really like the video. I'm going to save it personally, and I'm going to show it in my freshman seminar class. I think it's just a good take-home point. So, sorry, I can't be more specific than that.
I mean, it's a lot to take in one video.
It is. But something that I do like about YouTube videos in my own teaching is that video was under 5 minutes. And it drove home a lot of information. I mean, so much that I can't even express it all in words. But I think that a video like that can often get across a point so quickly and so much better than an instructor just standing up there and talking. Okay? Because when you have a video, students learn in different ways. Some students are very visual, okay? They see things in the video that they're going to remember. Some students really listen well, and they're going to hear things in a video that's going to be a take-home point. And that video also applied to their daily lives, okay? Whereas if you just have an instructor who's up front talking the entire time, you're going to lose the attention. Not many students are going to get the point. So I'm personally a fan of those kind of videos.
All right, well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
I'm sure everyone will enjoy this.
Okay, thanks.